everybody. Welcome to week 2 of Smart CRM training with Mona Karda, May 4th, 2021. Thank you. Enjoy. Today, we're going to just go over a little bit about the dashboard. I'm not sure how many of you had the chance to go into your profile and set it up. So last week, we went into the top right where you get your smart number, your email address, and your website URL, and of course, my profile. So you're going to click on my profile, and I'm just going to skim through this because I know we did discuss this last week. You're going to click on edit profile, which gives you the ability to go ahead and change your phone numbers, your email addresses. You want to put in your links for your social media. If you have a YouTube channel, if you've got LinkedIn, whatever the case is, languages you speak, a little bit about you, and of course, your signature at the bottom, okay? This is really important to add your signature. I've got a couple of links in here just to briefly go over it. Once you click here, you can click on this button, insert an edit link. You can change what the text to display is. So even though it's got your website URL, you can have text to display monacarda.com, or if you want to just say, search properties, whatever the case is, you can change the text to display there. So please fill out your profile if you haven't done that already. So today we're going to talk a little bit about our website. So I'm going to go to my website, which is my first name, last name.exprealty.com. And 1 second here. Here we go. Okay, so here is my website. And as you can see, I've got my search criteria here or my tabs. I've got here my the way anybody who comes onto my website, how they can search for properties. They can start their search here by clicking getting started. What's my home worth? They can go to instant listings alerts, get pre-approved, still have questions, and of course, like our listings that populate. So Toronto, all the way to Mississauga, King City, Aurelia, and you can set this up to the areas that you want, depending on what areas you work. Okay, so we're going to talk a little bit about that today. And of course, if it says here at the bottom, it says areas we cover. If you click here, I have actually kept what KV Core gave me, which is all the areas. You don't have to do this. You can just narrow down your search. As you can see that this is a lot. So if somebody was like trying to find Mississauga in here, I'm sure it would be very hard for them to find it. Although I would think that if someone is looking for some properties in Mississauga, they would just want to put in Mississauga here. But again, it depends on how people search for properties. So let's just go back over here, and we're going to go to, on the left-hand side, we're going to go to Web and IDX. When we click the Web and IDX, it's going to bring up your website manager, your site content, blogs, embeds, and widgets. Okay. Here is your picture. Will populate. So you just click on Edit Settings. When you click Edit Settings, everything of your website will be on this page. So you can scroll down and you can change anything that you like. So for example, background images. You can pick as many images as you like by just clicking the blue or clicking the box, I should say, and a blue check mark will appear. These are all the pictures that I have clicked on that I would like to show anytime somebody comes onto my website. It will be a different picture. And if you want to see by, let's say, if I click a couple more here, let's say if I click this one and here, You just want to click the save button once you're done, and you'll get a little message at the bottom saying background image saved. That's how you know that what you have, whatever changes you've made, have been actually saved. You can upload your own image. If you have some pictures of homes that you would like to advertise, you can go ahead and click it here. You can input your logo, or you don't need to have a logo. It's up to you. Your logo will appear on the top left here. Okay. And scroll down. And then these are everything here listed below. Basically, it will just tell you what you're able to change and what you're not able to change. You can also watch this, sorry, one second, watch this video, which is 4 minutes and 29 seconds. If you click the video, it will just explain to you how to use that bottom part. So I am going to play this video to show you just a couple of things here. One second.
Welcome to this short tutorial on editing your website. This is meant to be an introduction to familiarize you with your website options and give you basic knowledge of what you can customize. Let's get started. Come over here to Web and IDX, and let's start here with Edit Settings. On the left, you have the menu with each general category, starting with General. If you click on a category, it'll jump down to that section. In General, you can edit the background image or upload your own image. A lot of the options here are going to be whether or not you want to display specific information. If you want to hide any of them, just switch it to Yes and click Save. Speaking of which, make sure you hit Save after you make any changes throughout the Web and IDX section, or else those changes won't be saved. If you're looking to start or grow a team, you can just put some text here in this recruiting text field, and it'll actually create a recruiting page on your website. The rest of the content here in general mostly covers text that appears on the page. You won't have a lot of need to change this. You can add your Facebook username or an additional address. It's a good idea to scroll through this to see what you maybe want to add or change. We'll go over adding testimonials in another section, but you select this to use testimonials from child sites, so the sites that are under this user's admin rights. Under Template, the only thing I want to point out here is you can add a YouTube ID, which is just everything after the equals sign and the address bar of a YouTube video. And you throw it in here, and then instead of having a background image, you have a background video, which is pretty cool. So if you have a video showing how awesome you are with some really cool properties, you can put it on your YouTube channel and you can have it in the background of your page. Custom navigation, you can rename some of your navigation options here. The listing carousels, you can pick what source you want for the various listing carousels on your site. So My Listings, Just Listed, Just Reduced, and you have a few other options here as well. Analytics, you can paste your Google Analytics ID to embed on your website if you want to. Agents, if you want to show inactive agents or hide the agent roster, you can also create a custom tagline for the website right here. Finally, listings. Here you're going to select the types of listings to display on your site, as well as some of the display options. Let's go back real quick to Web and IDX, and let's look at website content and blog posts. This is a really easy way to add content to your website. Testimonials, you add a testimonial, put the name up here, then write the testimonial down here and click Add. It's very simple. Service areas and SEO, add areas right here, clear the whole list up here, remove individual right here. Super easy. Custom pages, you have a lot of options here. This is your opportunity to show your expertise. You can build out pages about moving services, school districts, whatever you want, really. You can put resources in here that you have access to or that you create yourself. You can also create a recruiting page here if you're hiring for something other than an agent. And you can create as many custom pages as you want, and then you can also put them under specific categories as well. It's really simple. Next, we have blog posts. If you like to write and are able to do it with consistency, blog posts are another great way to show your expertise and stay in front of people. Finally, we have widgets. There's a decent amount of customization you can do here. If you click Add to My Widgets here, you can easily add widgets, but to remove them, you need to have admin access. If you want to edit how they appear on your website, you can click on the site editor right here, and you can see how your widgets show up right here, and you can edit the title, the button, the formatting. You usually won't need to change this, but if you want something unique to you, you can come in here and edit that. That's it for the editing website settings tutorial. Hopefully this gives you a good introduction to your website settings. Be sure to go over to Web and IDX and check out your website settings, get familiar with them, and toy around with it a bit. If you have any questions, you can reach out to support here in the bottom right-hand corner. Thanks for watching.
Okay. So that's a great video. It's on everybody's KV Core on the very top. There is a lot in that video, but I do recommend that you play around with it. That's what I did. And then every time I do something, I'd click save, and then I would click on the top here and I would do view website to see what changed. You can add, different testimonials. If you have testimonials, you can add them. There's templates here as well. You can change what you would like your listing carousels to be on your website. If you want my listings just listed, just reduced, depends, like they've got other options here. And of course, with the listings as well too. If you want to have single family, commercial, maybe you don't want all this to show up on your website. Maybe you just want to focus on certain things. So again, it's completely up to you on how you want to customize your website, but take some time and just play around with this. And if you do have any questions, you can click the bottom blue chat box. Everyone's got a different board that they're with. So I think it's important that, if you have any technical questions regarding what listings are populating for your KV4, definitely speak to tech support. I did that a few times just to make sure that all my listings were showing up. So that's pretty much with the web and IDX. I did also want to show you, sorry, where is it? Is it under, no, it's under website. One second. So we're going to click here and go to, no, this took me to my profile. Sorry, one second. I'm just going to go back over here. IDX, here we go. Okay, so different templates. So you can go to site editor by clicking here under web and IDX. Okay, so once you click here, you can see that everything is changed. It's more of a text field. So as they were saying how to navigate, you can just go ahead and click and you can change anything that you want here. You can change the font, you can change the description, the size. Maybe you don't want this picture, you want to upload a picture, you can upload a picture as well. Okay, if you want to delete the picture, you can remove it. So just a couple of things here. I like it, to be honest with you. I'm also, a little particular on the way I want my website to look. So again, it's up to everyone, like how they want theirs to look. I like to have, I think this is on a different one to edit. I like our slogan, we love making people money. So I like to put that here. You may, if you don't have a slogan, maybe you might want to put like, welcome to monacarda.com, or, welcome to my website, or whatever you would like to do there. You can change any of the tabs up here as well. So let's just go back for a second. And we're going to go to website content where it says service areas and SEOs. So you're going to click view and edit. And under the view and edit, it's going to populate all the areas that are on your website. So like I said, for mine, I have over 5,000. I just want it open. If you do not want that, you can remove all from the list and individually add what you would like. And how you can add is by, let's say, if I put MISS, Mississauga should populate. Here we go, Mississauga City. Now, if I clicked on Mississauga City, it's going to bring it up. Let's go ahead and click it. Here we go. So it's got Mississauga City, keywords, plain text. Display text would just be Mississauga. So keywords, what are some keywords that people might use to that where you want your website to come up in the ranking? So for example, SEOs. So what are some AdWords that you might think of when you think of Mississauga? Maybe you think of restaurants, maybe you think of special parks. Maybe you think of like special areas, landmarks, or things that can associate Mississauga with that. You want that to show up here as well for your keywords. This is great when you start to get into, advertising with Google, so that you have a higher ranking in your website. This is, we'll get into this a little bit more later on in our training. For now, I think it's important just to put in certain things that you would like, special areas that you work. You can just, again, click up here, add whatever city it is. Once you're done, make sure you click save. So in this case, I'm just going to take X this one out because I already have Mississauga. Custom pages. So here is where you can put some certain custom pages up. If we go to my website here, I have off-market properties. So we did a landing page on that a couple of months ago, I think it was. So let me just click on it so you can see. So this was our landing page that we did. And I said, send me off market properties. Inventory is at all-time low. If you're looking to buy, sign up for access to our list of off market properties. And anybody who would click on this would go ahead and put their email, cell phone number, and they would say, sign me up. I would get a notification that they are interested in off-market properties. Now, how to customize that onto your website? You are going to go to custom pages, and you're going to click on new page. And this is what's going to populate. And this is where you can put down anything, like literally, like whatever pages you want to put in here, you can put. You just need to make sure that you have a URL so that, there's actually a landing page that they're going on. So if there's a property that you're promoting, and you could maybe call it, sorry, let me just move this. Maybe you can call it like, hot listings, or listings of the week. Anything like that. You can name anything you want, but this would be a good place to do that. I've got pre-register EXP webinar. Okay, that would be this one here. So if anybody's interested in joining our EXP webinar, they will come to this site here where they can click their email address, enter their email address. Are they a real estate agent? What preferred webinar session would they like to join? And they can go ahead and submit this, and I would receive a copy of it. So there's a lot of great features in the custom pages, and we can definitely go into this a little bit more in detail as we start to do more landing pages, squeeze pages, and we start to create more. We'll be wanting to add that onto our website. So this is through custom pages, and everything is here. You can turn on and turn off by just literally clicking the button here. So this would help. So when we had our hot listings back in January, I had this on. I just didn't delete them because I just wanted to know, what were some of the things that I did in the past, and did it work or did it not work? So I've kept it, but if you don't want to keep it, you can go ahead and just delete it here. And it's very easy by just clicking new page. Okay, so that's something I definitely wanted to share with everybody, and we can get into that. I know there's some questions, so I'll be answering those in just a moment. So anything else in the web and IDX? Let me just take a look here. There are definitely add-on options. I have not opted into this, but you are most welcome to. You can just click it, and there'll be probably a short little video that will explain what that add-on is. and you can definitely do that. Blog posts, you can go ahead and add a post by clicking add post. And you can add any blogs that you like. This will also help with your um, SEOs, like with your website attraction, people landing on your website. I think it's really important to understand like what the strategy is, like what do you want? Are you hoping to get more people coming to your website and searching for properties so that they become a lead into your smart CRM? Or what is the long-term goals? Like what is it that you want to achieve? Because these are some great tools to help you achieve more people coming to your website. Let's see here. So now we got that template. You can change by going to Go Site Editor, website content. We went over that, custom pages. I have not had a chance to upload any testimonials, but I do recommend that you do that. I know Rick has that on his, and it looks very, very nice. Great time to just, communicate with all your, clients, past clients, current clients, and just ask them to write a little testimonial. Widgets. This is the part where they were talking about for which widgets that you would like to have on your homepage. Meet the team. If I create a widget, I can create it by going onto the left side where it says widget library, and I can just click add and it will come onto my page. I can clear all widgets if I like. And remember, you can go to site editor to edit them. Okay. If you have any questions regarding this, because it is quite technical, there is the blue chat box at the bottom that can help answer those questions for you. But web and IDX, very important. It really, says a lot about your website and, what you're doing. So take some time, just go through it and change it up. You can change the template as well. If you want hero or foundation, you can save and just see the different websites and what it would look like. And I think that's about it when it comes to the web and IDX. So let me just go ahead in here and I'm going to go to listings and I'm going to have Nippon talk a little bit about his property and then we can open it up to questions.
Mona, can I ask a quick question? So, so you have a listings of multiple different properties here, right? Are they feeding off of Broker Bay, or are they feeding off of your team's website, or how does it populate?
It populates based on all the like Korea, like all the listings that you have. So I'm with the Treb board and I'm with Korea, so it's going to populate those boards for me. Under the listings.
So Mona, I have a question for you. It's Mary Taylor. So maybe this is a stupid question, but what is the difference between Korea and Treb boards?
Well, Korea will just populate like all the listings. I think Treb populates whatever's on the Treb board. I literally had this discussion with the IT guys through KV Core 2 days ago. And he asked me, are you a part of Korea board? And I said, yes. And he was like, okay, let me make sure that all your properties are with Korea. So like I said, I think the best thing to do is click on the bottom blue box and just speak to technical support and make sure that based on your, whatever fees that you're paying, that those are the ones that are populating for you. Those boards are populating.
Right. So one of my questions was, I'm with two boards, Aria and Ondreb. And so I guess they don't both go on. You have to choose one.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. But I mean, we're able to see all the listings. So I'm not certain, to be honest with you. For me, like I don't know, I get to see all the listings. I have heard some agents saying that they're not able to see all listings, but again, I don't know how your KV Core is customized. The best person to speak to is technical support regarding that.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Sorry, Mona, to add to that, like, for example, when I look at listings, I have stuff like in Newfoundland. Is that because we're part of Korea?
I would assume so.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. And again, you can change that through your web and IDX and just keep it to the boards that keep it to the areas that you want to focus on. But it's up to you. So when you change that in the web and IDX, then that's the only things that are going to show on your website. Okay. I like to keep mine open. So again, it's up to you on how you want to customize it. Okay, we're gonna open it up to Nippon. Nippon, are you there?
Yes, I am. I'm actually just at my mechanic, so I'm just gonna step out so
Oh,
you guys
okay.
can
No
hear me better.
problem. Okay, so I'm gonna get everybody to go to listings on the left-hand side, and you're gonna go ahead and put in his MLS number, which is C5130528. Okay, so that's his listing. I'm going to click on the listing here, and I'm going to let Nippon talk a little bit about his property.
All right, thank you, Mona. Hello, everybody. So I have a unit for rent. It's Young and Eglinton. It's a 1-bedroom listed for $1,650. I just reduced the price today to $1,600. It's right at the heart of Young and Eglinton. It's on the 13th floor, 1306. It's about 526 square feet with a big balcony, granite countertops, stainless steel appliances, built-in appliances. I've been having a little difficulty renting it out, so that's why I'm reaching out to you guys. Hopefully you guys have someone that can put a tenant in. And everything's right there. The GO train is right there. A lot of restaurants. It's the heart of Midtown. So help me get it rented, guys.
How long has it been up for rent?
It's been on for about a month.
Yeah, and it's a
Okay.
1-bedroom for 1,500. Yeah, it's pretty low. So I'm sure you're going to have somebody coming at that, I would
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, 1,600. Sorry.
Oh, you're okay. It's going to 1,600. Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
it was 1,650. I just dropped it to 1,600.
Mm.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe
I
that
guess it
changed.
has. Yeah, it hasn't changed yet because I just did it this morning.
Okay, got it. Perfect. Thank you, Nippon. Beautiful property. So guys,
Thank
if you
you.
wanted to advertise this property, as we're on the listing, we're going to go to where it says more actions, and we're going to click down, and we can go ahead and we can post this to Facebook, or we can boost to property. So I'm just going to show everyone real quickly what it says for boost property. This option will get them to this page. This is what the ad will look like. Okay, just listed 1-bedroom, 1-bath in Toronto, Ontario. Click for price and more pictures. You can change the listing by clicking here. Everyone's going to go to the website, correct? You're going to pick your website, click save. Targeting, you can change the targeting. Okay, so what areas do you want? The ad will show in and around the city you specify below. So, basically it's in Toronto, so that's the areas that it would be showing there. You can choose your pricing. For this situation here, it's saying 3 weeks, $150. You save $30 if you click this option. But again, it depends. So typically these type of listings, they may not last very long. So you might want to do 1 week for $60, or you could do 3 days for $45, depending on what option you like. You can scroll down and then you can just pick your credit card information and go to checkout. So that's one option. Another option is by clicking to post to Facebook, or you can email this to your database as well. So let's say if we were going to post this to Facebook, hopefully this goes through because I had logged out of my Facebook. As it's doing that, let me just copy it here. Sorry guys, it's a little bit slow off the Zoom. Okay, perfect. So it pulled up onto my Facebook, the ad. So anytime anybody clicks on it, they will be prompted to ask for their information, and it will become a lead into my smart CRM if you have it set up that way. And remember, that was through our web and IDX by having the two clicks, and it would prompt them to put in their information. Some people may not want to click on it and put their information in there. Some people may. It depends. I'm just literally paste what Nippon wrote. I'm just going to take out a little bit at the end here. And I don't want it to go to my personal Facebook. I want it to go to my page. So I'm going to click here and I'm going to scroll down where it says share on a page you manage. Okay, so now it's, there you go, Mona Karda Realtor. That's my Facebook page. So now I know it's going to go onto that. And I'm just going to hashtag my name because I always hashtag my name. And I'm going to hashtag condos for sale. Okay, or condos for rent. Okay, and then I'm going to click at the bottom button here where it says post to Facebook. And everybody can do that. Nippon's given permission to everyone to do that. And there you go. It's on my Facebook. And I don't know where my Facebook went, but anyway, it's on my Facebook there. Now you can do that, or you can also even text it to someone. You know, if you click text, it's going to populate here message. I think you may like this listing. You can change that. You can just say, you know, something along the lines of like, you know, who's on here, who's on my system. Let me just see some names here. Samir's on here. So if I wanted to send this to Samir, his name is going to populate and I can just write, hi Samir, you know, take a look at this property for rent in Toronto. And then I can go ahead and just put, the link was already automatically there. I'm just going to put my name at the bottom because remember, he's going to get a text from my smart CRM. He may not know who that is if he hasn't saved my number. So I still put in my cell phone number at the bottom just in case, so he knows it's Mona, and I can go ahead and click send. And Samir, you can let us know the minute you receive that text. And basically Samir this would populate for him. Okay. It's a very easy way to, you know, try to get more buyer leads, great way to promote our team's listings, and, you know, just another way to, you know, put yourself out there and what you're doing. Received?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Great. Thank you, Samir. So remember, I believe last week we talked a lot about putting your leads into the database. Not sure if everyone was very successful in doing that or not, but putting your leads in there, it really, really helps. And put yourself as a lead as well, a test lead. Highly recommend you do that by going to Smart CRM. You can click add contact, put your first name, last name, your email address, your phone number, because the texting is going to come from the smart CRM. You can put your cell phone number here and play around with it and test it out. So that's something that I think that everybody should have a chance to do. I am going to open it up to some questions now because I feel like there's a lot of questions with today's training. So let me go ahead and open it up. And there were some in the chat. Somebody wanted to say something first? Was someone's mic?
No, I just saw that Michael said, since you're in KV Core, Michael had asked if you can text it to him right now. The listing.
Oh, sure. So Michael, I need to add you into my database. So Michael, what is your last name?
UGRYN.
E-G.
UGRYN.
Oh, UGYN.
RYN.
Sorry, UGRYN. Yeah. And let's go with your cell phone number.
It's in
Did you put it in the chat? Oh,
in
no.
the chat, yeah.
Yeah, okay, perfect. So let me just copy it. Whoops. And then go ahead and put it in here. Okay, is that it? Yeah. Give permission. Yes, yes, yes. Add. Okay, so you're in here in our system. And then I'm just going to go over here. Go back to the listing. Okay. And text, gonna go Michael. And Michael, I'm just gonna go ahead and click it that way, okay? I'm not gonna add in all the stuff. Just gonna send it to you. There you go. And you should receive that any second now. Okay. So let's just open it up to some questions here.